Okay, part three, we need to assign our assignment to our class so the students can do it and we can get some results and then provide feedback. So Ancient Greece Review is the assignment. Let's first go to classes because we need to make sure we have a class to put the students into. So we have a class called Social Studies 3, third period, and this number means the number of assignments in that class. Let's go ahead and click that and open it up. So we have 3 students, Olivia, Jon Snow, Rob Stark. We can delete them if we want. Okay, so we want to add a new student to this class. So you're going to go ahead and click how to enroll your students. There's multiple ways. I would suggest looking at number 4. Give them this link and that class code and they're in. Simple as that. So let's see how that process goes. We're going to highlight that, copy it. We're going to go to a new window, paste it. So now we're in like student mode, trying to get signed up. I am a student. You can sign in with Google, but you can just create a free account and not even need to use an email address. So we're going to go with our name, our last name. We can also just do our last initial if you want to keep it a little bit more private. Just come up with a username, a password, create free account. It'll think and work a little bit and they're in. So this student has made their account, but we still need to get that student into our class, and to do that we are going to use our class code. Here it is right here. So provide that to your students. So I'm going to provide that to our new student, Arya Stark. Paste that in, click the button, and they are in after they confirm. Okay, so you can now in the student, as the student's looking, their dashboard lists the classes they're in. At this point, she's just in one, Social Studies third. Okay, so when she clicks that, this is going to pop up, Ancient Egypt. Now, that's one that she's been because it was already assigned to this class, but let's see what happens when we get the new one. So we're going to go back to dashboard. We're going to click on our Ancient Greece Review because that's the one we want to assign, so we can go assign. To assign it, we can go to everyone, but we want to go to classes because then we can get individual student feedback. So we're going to go Social Studies 3, turn that one on. Now you have some options. The open option is they can respond until we close it or lock it. They can respond as many times as they want, change their answers. You can close it, but they can see questions and scores, they just can't respond. Or you can do instant scoring, where they can see scores as they do it. So it's up to you, whatever works best for what you're trying to accomplish. I'm going to click open, and it is assigned. Now, keep in mind, this stuff down here is just for the individual assignment. So if you give them this code, that's giving them the individual assignment itself, not getting them into their class. If they're in their class already, you just assign it to the class, and you're good to go. So let's go back to student view. For the student Arya, the Ancient Greece Review popped up, so she will click it, go through the answers in the questions. All right. So now I'm a student taking this. Who is this? The student would answer and submit. And then we can go back to dashboard. Now in her class, she can't see the scores because of the option and the setting I put. If she clicks that, she can go back in and change them until I lock it. Okay, then she'd have to just keep hitting submit if she's making changes. Okay, back to teacher view. Let's view live results. Now there's a student who's doing it and who has done it. So we can see question 1, who is the ruler of the gods? She answered Zeus. That is correct. It was auto-graded. If we go to question 2, we want her to draw a symbol. We can click, and that opens up the assessment bar. 0 points, 2 points. If it's great, we're going to go 2 points, and then give her some feedback. More detail, please. And we'll send her that feedback, and that'll pop up on her screen. Question 3, winged horse, that's open-ended. So what is a Pegasus? It's a winged horse. That is correct. Again, chance to give her feedback. This is what we gave them for content, so that's not a question. But 4 is a question, and we know the answer is Medusa. They got that right. Again, a chance for feedback. And we have gone through. Now, as the students do this, you'll see on this page their answers in real time pop up as they go through it. So you can see their progress just from your own screen. Okay, you can also turn off names. That way you can show every masterpiece picture that comes in without embarrassing kids because the name's not on there anymore. You can see how that name comes on and off. Let's go take a look at the student view now that the assessment has been reviewed. And if you want them to be able to see it, you're going to have to go assign and change it to close with scoring or instant scoring. I'm going to go here because I don't want them to change it, but I want them to see their answers. So let's go see if that does anything. Okay, scores are available. Let's see how, as a student now, back to student mode, I can see I got a 5 out of 8. So I got that question right. I only got a 2 out of 5. And there's my feedback, more detail. What is a Pegasus? I got that right. And look at the picture above. Who is it? I got that right. They get instant feedback. And this could happen, like, again, instantly because it's all in real time. This is just a notification that there was, in fact, a comment sent my way as a student. Okay. Okay, so back to teacher view. That all happens in the live results page. That's where you change what type you're working with, what type of assignment or assessment, if they wanted to be open, and so on, where you add classes, edit classes, assign classes. Okay, it's all in the live results page. So let's just go back to dashboard, ancient Greece review, click the rectangles, and that gives you your options.